Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the bottom right side is the red House of Lancaster, got Wam01. On top of the left side is the magenta French, or purple French, we got LoueMT, which I think he changed his clan tag because he used to be LEL.LoueMT. Thank you for the YouTube subscription, welcome to the channel. And we do have a Spearman Rush by the House of Lancaster, that's interesting. When it comes to map generation, we do have 2 deer deposits pretty safe for purple, with some good amount of forests up front as well, so it should be pretty secure up this region. 2 gold deposits right next to each other as well. I am curious where these spearmen are going. Looks like the red has already killed off some value, I'm not sure from what though. For red, he does have a deer deposit somewhat safe. Tree deposit behind him, so it can't be used for walls, but at least to be a very safe tree deposit. 2 gold deposits up front with a bit of stone, so maybe second town center could be quite useful here. Maybe Castle Lancaster. We got a large number of spearmen being pulled up the House of Lancaster. The French player, oh, he's going for wheelbarrow, so he's going to have a later gold collection. He must be aware of how his opponent plays and goes for wheelbarrow on age 1, which means he's going to have to fight and collect up this gold. This villager just need to run, has 9 gold in his bag, has wheelbarrow. Doing a good job of pulling back these villagers one at a time. This may be enough gold. It doesn't look like it. Does get some damage to some of these villagers. Does get one of the spearman. He needs a little bit more gold now. Find which the villagers are healthy. And push them forward. This is not a great start for magenta. Oh, he's pushing forward the wounded ones. He does pull back the wounded ones. All he needs is 6 gold, so each villager needs to pick up 2 septums. He does get it, and falls back now. I see some with 3, so looks like he has enough gold. Yep, he has now enough gold. And the House of Lancaster player will have enough resources to age up right now. Castle Lancaster will be deployed in those gold deposits. I always find Lancaster Castle can be a little bit more of a double-edged sword. It does force the mainers to be a bit more exposed in the front, even if they are healthier and have defense area. It can help protect from raids, but not versus standard armies. In fact, standard armies will love to smash straight into the manors and start destroying them. In this case as well, the manors can also be used to help defend themselves to collect both these gold deposits. Very nice. The mining camp will be set ablaze. We're in the next set of torches. Wait. For some reason I thought it took a bit, health was lower than needed to torch it. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Didn't get much sleep last night. I'm at 4 hours of sleep, and so I'm not 100% right now. Scout does find a good number of sheeple behind it. School of Cavalry course is being built. Spearmen are now falling on back. And since back to the eco phase, going to fast forward a little bit. Magenta could use this to get professional scouts. He's lacking gold for anything. Go for a fast horseman. Yeah, he's gonna go for a horseman. No, cancel the horseman. Going back on the gold as well. If he's going to go for a professional scouts, he would have gotten scouts in the field, so he's definitely going to go for some royal knights. As Lancaster player does have 2 spearmen. Scout versus Scout. The magenta archer is going to help him out. And magenta is actually going for professional scouts now. And both his deer deposits are pretty safe, so it should be easy claiming there. Both of Red's deer deposits are spawned behind him, so it could be a bit more dangerous to collect them. This one, whoops. This one, of course, is the far one. Easier for Magenta to claim, but still behind him. Scout falling on back. We do have now Blacksmith going on up. We have White Tower now being pulled by House of Lancaster, which does also give him a handful of free Earl's Guards. Royal Knight charging his way forward. And here comes the archers and another Royal Knight. No scout here for spotting. White Tower is being deployed next to these gold deposits as well. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm so stunned, dazed from that sneeze. Three free Earl's Guards. This is going to be quite nice. Earl's Guards, they do cost the same as Man-at-Arms, while also have just straight up being better than Man-at-Arms. And plus, since he has one keeping on the field, they also get +1 damage. As well as so the dagger throw ability, which may also improve their gets improved based on the number of keeps you have, but it's a pretty good dagger throw. Royal Knight's trying to impale that scout. May spot the professional scouts. One stab there, 24 health, so another stab will take him out. Oh wait, yeah, this is H2 Knights, not H3 Knights, so will not take him out. Get pretty close though. And impalement will. Of course, the scout does have a bit of health for Jen. House of Lancaster is going for more of the Earl's Guard. Scout is down, not big surprise, got impaled by a charge attack. Right now, on the 3 manners are available at the moment. First upgrade is somewhat expensive, especially when the manners themselves are somewhat expensive. It does add up. But they do pay themselves off pretty quickly.
What needeth be undone?
Vous êtes tout seul.
Nice dagger throw, takes out one of the archers. Of course, the archers doing a good job focusing on some of these units. Earl's Guards are falling back with knights from the Royal Knights. Up north, we do have the Royal Knight taking out some of the villagers. And Magenta's also trying to claim some of that venison. Very nice. And now Red's going to be cleaning up that other deposit of venison. Over here, we do have some Royal Knights engaged by some Knights. Let's get one of the Royal Knights there. Guild Hall on the build queue for the French. Background of palisade walls there. Royal Knights and Archers heading down south. These two Royal Knights will be able to take out this knight no problem. Especially if they get the veteran upgrade, which is on the way. Some impalement there. The knight does still have a bit of health to work with. Scout just idle up there. Reds claim the rest of the venison. Does go for double mill since the deer were pretty spread apart. This first mill was just simply too far away from both of them. While the English player did age up first, he's so far claimed 0 relics on the map.
What needeth be undone? Ich will build it up for thee. Ich will have that he building a knob. Wait, l'ennemi!
Pumbaa does get aggravated there by Magenta. And now Pumbaa's going to be taking on that villager. Pumbaa quick goes on down there, so Red could pull out mill to start cleaning up that Pumbaa and grind him to a thin red paste. Which is a pretty good perk in Fallout New Vegas and good eats.
Obeisance is ane athu. Jury de was volets. Mona way menyawekwe. Mon destrier remagne.
Nice, pursuing nice archers and crossbows hit these other red knights. But now Red has an army of 45 versus 55, so he's down about 1,000 resources on the field. Scout is down, not big surprise. Up here we have the knights. They do manage to fall back, but Monk will be quite useful healing those guys up. Magenta's claimed 1 relic, and that's about it. Magenta's picked up another relic, so has Red now. Nice shot way forward. Does take out the 1 crossbow in there, and does receive some crossbow bolts. Nice try and torch down this gate. We do have these forces forming on up. 54 versus 68 in army value. Red may also take out some of these villagers here who are picking out some berries. Does impale one of the villagers there, taking them out. Magenta has gone for keep back here, which also gives them the enlistment incentives, or keep influence, reduce the deployment cost of archery and stable units there. Crossbowmen getting taken out there, or arbaletiers I should say. Some knights are getting hit by those throwing daggers. We've got 3 relics inside this monastery. No monks to nearby for Red to clean them up if he does set them free. Monks healing up some of the rural knights. So it looks like Magenta's taking quite a bit of losses here. So I'm getting some good picks over here. It looks like got some rural knights hitting some of these villagers. And Magenta's army is being quickly cleaned on up. Oh, didn't fire a volley there. Does look at that one there. Obviously, can activate the passive there to get some passive range benefits, or range armor primarily. More of these villagers going down. We do have a Hobler here. Hoblers are cheaper, weaker horsemen, offering 9 base damage rather than 12. Oh, that's the veteran variant, so it's probably 8 versus 12 or 8 versus 9. I can't remember exactly. But they do also have higher attack speed. And those hobblers do also cost gold rather than wood as well. The last one just got picked off there. Spearman Earl's Guard pursuing these units. Goes a dagger against the exotic doggo.
Je suis votre serveuse. Fuer, Tirid. Fuer, Tirid. Address it yourself.
Right now, the armor size is now in favor of red.
Narrator done some work.
Des enemies edge à trouver.
Et pour moi! Always commanding! A curse of him for Shatende!
Face l'ennemi.
Trying to break down that wall there. We do have these guys. Cancels the outpost there. Good crossbowman there. Needs a bit more battering rams. Maybe siege engineers would be helpful for red. Down south, got the Royal Knights trying to find another opportunity to engage. Got a couple spring golden places being researched by Magenta. Looks like both of them right here. Magenta does fall back there, taking a bit too much damage. White Tower does offer good garrison space, while the Lancaster Castle does provide 0 garrison space. Rising up straight forward, has some torches here, not too many. Horsemen trying to engage, good counter to the crossbowmen and reasonable hobblers. Horsemen getting some good damage there. Royal Knights coming for a very good charge there. Of course, crossbowmen are the counter to the Royal Knights, but they will get some good damage going. And the horsemen engage the crossbowmen as well.
Des enemies edge à trouver.
Just out push way forward, getting some damage on those forces. Hobblers trying to rotate around, get some impalements there onto those hobblers. Horsemen counterattacking as well, getting some hits in return. Oh, got some passives being put on the field for a bit of a passive buff. Increased range armor and range. Improving their range armor up to 7, causing these crossbowmen only do 5 damage each, which is far, far less. After taking half damage. Oh, got some spearmen here. Arbiters do also, when they have garrisons, actually have decent hack armor as well, but they do not have the moment. In fact, the French has all the blacksmith upgrades. I don't, though, barring siege engineers, of course. And it looks like they're also missing the military academies. We got now the Red Palestinian established there to help secure that central gold deposit. Red's not breaking on through. Red's going to try to close the game now, so the game may end relatively shortly. Archers and crossbows trying to fall back here. Let's got the keep that will fire for some fire support. Red has almost complete, which also given 2 arbors replacement for defense as well. Very important. Now looks like Pumbaa's being obtained down south, but this time it's actually Red obtaining Pumbaa on his opponent's side of the map. Though Red will obtain both Boar. And we've got now these farms now being cleaned on up and torched down. As the longer the game goes on, the more gold that the French player will be obtained from the map. Guildhall may have already withdrawn everything from his bank. It looks like it has, now going for gold. Elite Knights now being researched by the French. More of these villagers may go down, but they're keeping them out there first. One village does go down. As current rate, the French players just may need an eye for more regular archers. A number of these farms will be torched on down. Looks like every single farm has been torched. Very nice. Farms in that quantity are not cheap. 75 wood. Times it by... let's just go and say round up to close to 20 for my offhand math. And 20 times 75 is what, 500? No. 1,500 resources, which is quite expensive. Horsemen now falling back, taking some stabs here, nothing too significant. The Red House still providing protection, collects up some of that gold, and now some farms as well. And looks like Magenta has come to outpost here. Red is trying to agree to claim it. The Pumbaa has plenty of food within it.
Or ça. Bien vous plaise l'achèvement?
Magenta has, of course, claimed 3 relics. Red has claimed 2. Monastery with all 3 relics may go down here. But Red does not appear to have any forward monks. And some of these Magenta villagers are going down to the Spearmans and the Hobblers. Up north, I think just a Zalak Doggo getting some bites. Red's not advancing as well. Got some more forces free forward as well. North Red is pushed way forward once again. Forcing down that wall. We do have Magenta falling back. Need to get those units all the way back here. Got another monster here, but can't be picking up relics this moment. Council, of course, can defend itself. Prelate or Monk does go down there. Good number of villagers here who needs to keep their distance. And it looks like the Red's going to try to torch down monster once again, but there's no relics inside of it. Red's now falling back a little bit there. We do have some forces here, nothing too significant. Let's see, Guildhall right now has nearly 800 gold within it. The French player has plenty of gold in the bank. Right now it's having trouble with food. They'd lose a lot of farms throughout the game, that's for sure. Spring gold in place of hitting some of these hobblers. Down south we got the not sure what's engaging down there.
Assez, suis fier de mon œuvre.
Worm Guard Palace now being researched by Red. Very nice. I like seeing this landmark over the other, as you get a lot of fun bannered armies. He's also going for, was it the Yeoman Levy or whatever it's called? The Shire Levy. Gives him a bunch of Yeomen. He has 9 manners in the field. So he will get 8 plus 9 manor, or Yeoman. 17 Yeoman, which is quite nice. And the Warren Palace does give access to a lot of bad arms. You got the Warren army, just providing effectively 2 spearmen, 2 crossbowmen, and a free trebuchet. It's 400 resources for all this. Each crossbowman costs 120, each spearman costs 80. That's effectively 400, which is the same cost of the Warren army, so 1 free trebuchet. Or you pay for the trebuchet and get 2 free spearmen and crossbow. He is going for multiple Warren armies right now. Also, oh, there's Shire Levy there. Earl's Retinue gives you a lot of demi-lancers, which units still don't quite understand how it's supposed to be effective. Not a good idea versus the French, who tend to go heavy in arbaletiers. Well, there's only 2 on the map at the moment. He's going for incendiaries now. Then you got Garrus Command for Spearman and Earl's Guard. Overall, it is a pretty fast, quick summoning army. Not super great, but it is cheap. After all, each Spearman's 80, so... Or 8, and 80 times 8 is 640, plus the Earl's Guard's another 120. So that's 760 if my offhand math is incorrect, for the price of 450. It's pretty good. Spearman is like the highest quality thing. Of course, it will be good against all the horsemen and knights, but won't be good against the archers. And then you got the gunpowder contingents, which I'm not really a big fan of. I can never really see Vulcans being super great. And Culverins are nice and all, but Culverins I just don't. I think they need a bit of a rework. Spearman charge way forward as well. Does use a precision shot there, get some good damage. Spearman, the Hoblars, push forward, gets good damage on those archers. Magenta, of course, has the incendiary arrow upgrade, great improving the damage. It's also going for silk bow as well. Elite Hoblar is now being finalized now. The Spearmen do not have the Billman upgrade just yet. Royal Knights charging back on in. That's a good damage there. We do have another incomplete outpost here. Archers taking some damage there. Cannon placement now being reached at the House of Lancaster somewhere. Maybe it's on top of the White Castle. It is not. Red's now pushing down south. No shield to get these guys a bit of passive healing. That does go a long way. Of course, got the Red Palace down here as well, which buys influence upgrade. Or influence aura, reduce the cost of these units, give more build space for that capability. That's inside the Red Palace there. The Red Palace definitely will greatly increase the DPS. Each one of those extra bolts do have 1.5 attack speed, the same as Royal Knights, but they do 63 damage rather than, what, 29 base damage? 32 at this point. So yeah, definitely better to garrison inside the Red Palace rather than fight on the field. So the villagers going down there. Archers engaging. Phobos only have... needs 1 more level range armor. And you got elite yeoman research now for red, as well as elite armor tactics. The amount of damage they're coming from those archers. Right now, Magenta has a much higher army value. And we've got more Worm Guard armies helping deployed in the field. No, I've been seeing the, oh wait, no, they've been Garrison commands this entire time, haven't they? I've been getting these icons mixed up. My apologies. Both are good options. I haven't seen single trebuchets this entire time has been Garrison command. I got those two icons mixed up because they look pretty similar at a glance. And plus, I'm half asleep right now due to lack of sleep. Overlord's now engaging these archers there. Spearmen now engaging, closing on in. No elite earls being researched. The first player going for some Revolpin. We got some Royal Revolpin went for not the Red Palace. Biology now being researched by House of Lancaster. Very straightforward, another spear in there. Golden Oil now being researched, no limits to sentence just yet. Villagers trying to get inside the keep there as well as the outpost. So got a lot of defensive plays there. I think Magenta will be a hold. The Knights are pretty durable. More spears being brought in. Yeoman firing away from the background. There's Revolpin as well. Now Magenta has a slight army destruction valley advantage, but nothing too much. Red's not falling back, taking some damage there. Nice, let's get a nice little flank there. Trying to hold the spearman, of course. A number of knights there. They do need chivalry healed on up, but he still does not have chivalry researched. Archers getting some damage pursuing some of these forces. Golden Oral is almost complete. Royal Cannon now on the field, so it's both, or not Royal Cannon, just a regular cannon. Royal Cannon and Revolpin both on the field. Archers pushing forward, precision shot, Archers avoid it. Some of the knights do get braced. Archers trying to set a step away, taking some damage there. Chivalry not being researched as well as spyglass for the French. Nice rotating around, trying to those Hoverlords, those hold the spearmen. Revolpin does hit some of these yeomen. The Revolpin does not have too high range armor, does have 10 melee armor. Those trying to clear up the Revolpin, but those go down there. Does go in the range to keep and throw some outposts. And Red's now playing back there. Magenta will manage to hold on, but the destroy value is quite similar, and as well as the armor value as well. More of the garrison commands being researched. Magenta does cancel some walls over there, going for a keep up here instead. Shiv is almost complete for the French player. And looks like the French player is going to be eyeing for a bit of trade. And this is going to be some pretty good trade. Bit of trees in the way. But likely will go around here. And then all the way down there. Needs to be very careful of this trade path. But it will be very lucrative. I'm guessing 80 gold. Maybe even 85 gold. For a trip. So that's my range of guessing, 80 to 85. Overlord's pushing forward, does get intercepted by the Royal Knights and does get forced back. A couple of the French culverins are falling back, or the House of Lancaster culverins are falling back. Overlord's charging way forward. Got the number of Hank Cannons now followed by the House of Lancaster as well. The French archers will be attacking them, getting those damage to light gunpowder. Overlord takes some damage here from these archers. With some of these guys take some damage here. Royal Knights trying to connect the Hoverlords. Spearmen trying to set those Royal Knights. Archers and Cannoneers firing from the background. Doesn't appear to be circulating gunpowder just yet. Royal Knights engaging those Spearmen. hand cannons just firing away though. Here's some traders. 96 gold. Okay, I was way off. It does exponentially increase, so every little bit of distance does matter. And red does spot those traders there. It's a very lucrative trade, but they will go all the way out there. You could try putting some walls here to help try to corral it to one side or another, which would probably be worth it. Forward, got some, this keeps taking a bit of being there. Culver's getting repaired on up. French can't try to stop it. Knights just get some hits there. Some nice manage to connect. Archer firing away. Keep sails on fire. The French player has plenty of stone for repairs for time frame. And looks like the cannon will go down there. Archers engaging all those forces. Villagers are working to repair the whole those culverins, but does get killed off there. Keep taking some damage, but Keep will likely go down for the next shot. It does go down with that shot there. Archers still firing away from back line. Magenta has stopped production of those traders, which is a good idea. Keep those go down there, expose a nice soft interior, some juicy villagers to eat. There's stone there. Now those villagers will not be picked off. They're the gold still remaining here, so those villagers will probably just migrate down there. Horsemen trying to intercept more of these villagers as well as other siege weapons. Right now it's two culverins, both right there, going for incendiary arrows now. Horsemen now falling back, a certain gunpowder now being researched by the French player. Excuse me. Elite knights or elite horsemen now researched by the French. French player has a mix of resources. The House of Lancaster does have quite a bit of wood, sort of, and a decent amount of food. Has a nice mix of resources, a better mix. Hobar's pretty forward. Red has a much higher armory value, and Red has a higher destroyed value as well at the moment. Villagers getting intercepted as well. The French player does have more villagers than his opponent. So got more garrison commands being pulled on the field. Very nice. Still just regular Earl's Guard, no elite Earl's Guards just yet. But right now they're being very cost effective. That garrison command is effectively what, 6 or no, effectively 9 barracks at 50% discount, which is pretty good. Granted, it's mostly just spearmen. In this case, very useful against all the Royal Knights, and will be countered by the archers, but he has been able to hold those, help that out. As Lancaster pretty much consumes his reserve resources, and here's with the guild hall though. Yeoman getting some good damage on in. Got a good number of Royal Knights in the field right now. No, that side's gonna need Maganello, so I'll counter the archer force. Royal Knights now breaking on through as well. Their high quality is able to really break on through. Of course, got some culverins here, could be intercepted as well. Royal Knights falling back. Nice precision shot there, got some good damage. Now the merchant guild is being researched. Traders have been retested this line there. The other side was just way too greedy. 76 gold is still quite adequate. Plus he will get some gold, additional gold generation here. do have to keep your interceptor, does not get fully built, and the villagers will be picked on off. Overlords engaging some of these traders as well. Over here we do have now the Royal Knights Treasury Fort. Bit of chivalry there for health regen. Overlords also running with them. Extra defense arrows from these manors will be quite helpful. Knights gain some damage here. We'll find some spearmen and hobblers. Up north we do have a good number of forces pushing forward. The guild hall right now has been recently withdrawn. I'm not sure by how much. I've seen there's 3,000 gold in the French bank. Probably around 3,000 gold was withdrawn. Which will definitely finance the French's deployment of these Royal Knights among other gold-based assets for quite some time. Right now the French players having trouble with food, which is a bit of a problem. Humba down south still can be obtained, so nearly 2,000 food there. That would be worth to claim it if the French players having trouble with some food collection. Apply to task some of these new villages nearby. The French players also does have a small reserve of wood, and now it's going to get a reserve of food. Also, Lancaster player has a nice mix of all resources still. Nice bit of chivalry there for some health regen. More of the garrison commands deployed in the field. Very nice. Agendas for keep here will be destroyed. Those trying to repair it up now. Archers will use it for a bit of cover. Hobo's trying to rotate it around, hit it. And the keep will be torched down. Royal Knights engaging. Hobo is taking some damage there. And then we'll be falling back. Of course, got the red palace here. Other stuff being just cleaned on up. Agenda's now contacting up here. Does find some of these spearmen. Spearmen will start going on down. There's a precision shot there. Does connect to a decent amount. Spearmen now connecting some of the archers. Royal Knights going to use that as cover to advance in the spearmen. So we're going to take another count of Royal Knights, but they're high enough quality they can punch through on 1v1. Archers, of course, good versus spearmen in general. Up north, it looks like these traders getting hit. We have a keep here to help protect these. Multiple keeps in this region. Some of these villagers are starting to go down as well. French player has all upgrades, and they increase range damage to help with the defensive arrows of these units as well. Elite hobos right now have 10 range armor, which is quite significant. Knights push way forward. We'll find, of course, the siege workshop. White tower firing away. Yeoman does get some decent damage there on some of those Royal Knights. They can just fall back, get some chivalry going for health regen. They're actually pretty wounded. Multiple garrison commands now being queued on up. Very nice. And the House of Lancaster player has some resources stockpiled up. Low as wood. French player has consumed that gold reserve. And there's still some gold. That's 12 gold left there. We do have, okay, that's just only about 400. Here's the last notable gold deposit. It has 1,500 remaining. So both sides need to start claiming it. Of course, the traders are providing some gold, and of course the manors as well. But the traders are getting hit. They're taking a pretty bad trade path there. Some basic walls about gates would be quite handy to help them go the more safer direction, which is a bit of a problem right now. This bad pathing is causing some issues. Magenta's losing a good number of traders. We got now the spearmen push forward as well. We'll start hitting some of these traders and villagers. But Magenta has these royal knights in this region. He's going for all the housing. Royal Knights engaged by some spearmen in some urbanized area. This place also going for a Royal Cannon. And these Royal Knights are starting to fall back there, and these guys are falling back as well. Up here, do you have now these archers engaging? A number of French archers now engaging. Hobblers intercepting. Royal Knights now advancing for a counterattack. And Magenta's monster to go down, so he's not going to need gold from that, from those relics. This actually is a bit of a problem. He does need the gold there. He needs to start getting some horsemen queued on up right now as well. Horsemen would be perfectly fine versus those yeomen, either way. Of course, it won't be great because of the spearmen. But now there are Royal Knights. And the Elite Spearmen don't have the Billman upgrade just yet either. Battery ramps now being brought on forward. Does bring them on backwards. Good number of spearmen there. Also, Lancaster is going for more garrison commands. No more yeomen. Going for more spearmen, hobblers. Royal Knights do connect with some of these batting rams. Does take them out there. Quite a bit of health regen here. Both sides setting on up for another big engagement. This may be the last big engagement. Though both sides have some resources to work with. The French player has more resources to work with, but the English player has better of a counter army. And of course, Magenta has the higher brute force, has about 5,000 additional value on Magenta's side as well. This fight can go either way. Precision shot gets a decent hit there. We also got some Kinkinies in the back line for red. Looks like Magenta's high quality maybe breaking through. Got some Phobos engaging over here. Royal Knights coming for a nice little flank in the Yeoman. Looks like Magenta's high quality will break on through. More yeomen being pulled on the field, more Hobos, Spearmen, and Yeomen. More garrison commands as well. No additional Cannoneers. The House of Lancaster does have a nice mix of resources still. Hobos being pursued. But of course, we got the various defensive emplacements from the structures. Does have the battery rams there, saves the key quite handily. And cares about the guild hall, which has nearly 4,000 gold. The French player needs to withdraw from it soon. He has a nice queue of French knights, so he can maintain max population for a bit of time, but next big engagement he will not. I say withdraw from the guild hall and just queue up with all, that'd be 4,000 gold, 5,000 food, which seems like a good ratio for the Royal Knights. I'll probably queue up 40 of them. Keep those down there. Red's falling back now. Up north got the battery ram going on down. House of Lancaster players falling on back. Multiple archers pushing forward. Archers engaging the back line. And these hobos take about 3 damage per shot from the French archers. And the House of Lancaster players lacking spearmen right now. He has a large number of garrison commands in the field, but lacking some spearmen in this region. Precision shot there hits some Royal Knights. Royal Knights over here as well. Can you sacrifice some spearmen as well as more yeomen? Looks like the gold has withdrawn from the field hall. So the French player has plenty of economy to keep his economy going. The House of Lancaster is scraping bottom barrel right now. Still actually some gold in the map on both sides of playing. 1500 is a decent amount. I mentioned this only picked up one of those relics. He probably has a monk the back line. He needs to start to take time to micro, which is a little bit difficult to take time to micro it right now. Royal Knight trying to break on through it once again. The French player is out of wood, has plenty of gold, and I don't think he has elite mana arms available, nor elite arm tactics, but mana arms may not be half bad at the moment. Red does go ahead and resign. This Angroid saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.